All right, what's up, everybody? What is happening? Doing some dashing. We got some cold weather. I already got my seatbelt on. We got some cold weather here in Texas, here in the greater Houston area. But anyway, I just took an order from DoorDash. I'm gonna go pick that up. It's from Crumble Cookies, and yeah, I'm gonna get that delivered. And then we'll figure that out. All right. Just got that Crumble Cookies dropped off. Just waiting on another order. Feel like I'm gonna be doing that for most of the night. Back on DoorDash tonight. I haven't been on DoorDash in a while, so yeah, this should be interesting. I'll probably do 2 orders for them, is my prediction. I signed up for 2 hours because that's all they would give me. And I'm pretty sure I'm only going to get probably 2. I'll be surprised if I get 3 orders out of that 2 hours. I'll be very surprised. But pretty much going to take whatever they give me so I can get my numbers back up with DoorDash and start taking a different approach than I did in the past with DoorDash. So here's something from Uber Eats. And it looks like, yeah, no, that's not a good order at all. I love when they come through on a trip radar because you can just kind of sloop, let them go if they're bad, and they don't really count against you. So neither really counts against you on Uber anyway. They still flood you with offers. But anyway, I'm just driving around, trying to make the best of a slow night, what it appears to be so far. Out here braving the cold in Texas. I think we're at 42 right now. When I woke up this morning, it was like 29. So let the dogs out, man, it was cold. But anyway, just out here trying to get that hustle on. Make some of that money. It's always hard driving and talking on camera. Slide on by, fellers. Great. And it's always fun trying to find your way out of a neighborhood. What do we got? I don't understand why that would take 16 minutes. That really doesn't make any sense to me. All right, I'm gonna go deliver some taqueria and pupusas. And I'll be back. All right. So that was a cool little turn of events. So I had accepted this little garbage order from Uber Eats where it was like, I think $5 for 4 miles. And as I was on the way there, I got an offer from DoorDash that was $15 for 8 miles. So I canceled the Uber Eats and just took the DoorDash instead. So I just got that dropped off, made $15.58 on that one. I did an order for DoorDash already for $4, so that's just over $19, you know. I think that was about $19.58, $19.60, something like that. Okay, so got something coming in. Anyway, so hey, not too bad for an hour. I'll do $19. Any chance I can get. Let's see. What is my? Okay. But yep, gotta see what else they'll throw at me. Okay, cool. So they just had me extend my dash, so I'm liking that. Just got to get everything up. I've only taken like 2 orders from them, and it's been, I would say, it's been over a month. I don't know exactly how long it's been, but I am going to do my best here to do Uber and DoorDash, and I'm just trying to maximize every dollar for every hour. That's kind of what I come out here and do now. There was a time there where I kind of got out here to learn how to do this and make this money. And And I got to the point where I was taking $1 an hour, and I was mostly doing Uber Eats. Now I'm getting back into the DoorDash and kind of playing their game, figuring their game out again. But yeah, so far so good. So I'm gonna go post up, see if I can't get an order. Later. All right, just accepted an order, or delivered an order rather, for I think it was like $6.38 for 3.2 miles, something like that. Anyway, oh, here we go. What do we got? Oh, that's garbage. 50 minutes. Man, I don't know where they come up with this stuff. Yeah. But anyway, yep, just dropped that off. So I'm trying to be as selective as I can be tonight. The one thing I forgot about DoorDash that drives me nuts is DoorDash likes to take you out of the zone, and then they like to tell you, hey, you're out of the zone. Like, they used to switch. They used to almost always ask if I wanted to switch, but now it just seems like tonight I get right back in the zone, and then they're like, okay, now take it right back out of the zone. That's what drives me nuts about DoorDash, is they just, I don't know, it's like they play too much, you know? But hey, the money hadn't been too bad for all the drive time I've been doing, so yeah, Uber Eats sending a lot of $1 a mile stuff with really long extended times, and I am out here in the dinner rush. Traffic has been fairly heavy for most of the evening. I started like around I think 5, and it's been pretty heavy, to say the least. But yeah, just gonna try to go post up over here. Just wanted to get out of that neighborhood. I'm driving with my light on. Let's see, what do we got? Let's see, more garbage, man. And then you want me to go to yeah, ain't gonna do it. We should have taken that road back. Oh well. I'll get him at the next one. But it's just too much, you know. Like some of the orders they send you with Uber Eats. It's like, this is I'm gonna spend 26 minutes earning $6, and then driving 7 miles. Like, it's pointless. It's like you can only get so many of those. That's the one thing to remember is if you take an offer that's, say, $1 a mile, right? And there's been nights where I do that, or been nights where I've done that. I did that a lot, actually, and I'm still doing it on some nights. Not every night anymore like I used to, because I don't have to. You're only going to get so many of those. And if you take 2 in a row, let's say there's $6 for 6 miles or 5 miles, and between those 2 orders, it's 50 minutes of drive time collectively between the two. You know, roughly $12, $13 an hour. You know, that's just not enticing. Not enticing at all. And like, see, here's something right here, 570, 17 minutes, 5.1 miles. Well, again, barely breaks that $1 a mile threshold, and 17 minutes. And then once I get over there, you know, I don't get much out of it. That's just the problem with it all. You just don't get much out of it. So, something to remember when you're out here doing this yourself, if you haven't started yet or you're thinking of starting. It takes a minute when you're. It takes a minute. It takes a little bit when you first start. Yeah, 17 minutes, $5.70. It's like they'll just send me the. It's like they just keep throwing it back. That's a match, so I'm gonna easily let that one go. 511, 4.6 miles, 18 minutes. Like, just think if I would have done those two back to back. That's half an hour for 10, and then I probably could have gotten one more, and I could have maybe made $15 in the next hour, but I try to hold out for a little bit more. You have to be kind of careful with some of these, like for example, DoorDash. DoorDash, it matters a little bit more with your AR. Like they will penalize you a little bit more when you lower your AR. At least in my experience. Maybe some other people have different experiences, but you start getting below that 80th percentile with your AR, and they're gonna dock you a little bit. They're gonna punish you. It's almost like a shadow ban. You're not really gonna know it. You're just gonna it's gonna hit you that, well, damn, 30 minutes has gone by and I'm not received an order yet. And that's kind of how they play with you. So, or punish you, I should say. I'm heading back into the zone that DoorDash had me in, so hopefully I'll get something over here. They did send me an offer for a place called Teriyaki Madness, and it was I think $5.70 for I think 4.2 miles or something like that. But I had just taken a Chick-fil-A order like right before that. That was $6, or it's like $6.89 for 3 miles, something like that. Anyway, I know I'm messing these numbers up. I always post them at the end of the video. I never can keep them straight as I'm filming. I can never keep it straight, but I'll post it in at the end on a screenshot. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go get posted up somewhere, see if I can't get something good to come through. I'd rather just sit and wait for a better order versus trying to drive around all the time like I used to. Just trying to play to their algorithm. But let me see what DoorDash is telling me, if they're still saying I'm outside the zone. Okay, no, they closed me out. Okay, so see, for the whole, it's crazy because, okay, they say dash time, so my active time with DoorDash, all the time I spent delivering for DoorDash, 53 minutes, and I made $19.25. So, if you can kind of see it right there. I think that shows up, but I'm just kind of blocking out the area. Not that it's that big a deal, but yeah. So for 53 minutes, I made $19 with them. I'm going to try to get back on, but they, because I haven't done much for them in a while, I'm just kind of locked out. I used to be able to do pretty well with them, but again, they kind of lock you out after a while. So. Anyways, I'm on with Uber, but Uber just isn't sending anything good. Okay, let's see if they'll let me. Okay, dash now in Champions. How long are you going to give me? Oh, till 10. Cool. Okay, so that's 2.5 hours at least. And right now, I'm just kind of rebuilding what I had with DoorDash. I got all the way up to Platinum, and they were still. Yeah, they were still kind of doing me dirty. Even after all that. I mean, I was to the point where I was skipping almost no orders. Yeah, it was crazy. I was taking almost everything they sent me, and I'd sit there 30, 40 minutes. I mean, there's one whole time a whole hour went by, and I did like 3 or 4 Uber Eats deliveries in that time, and DoorDash sent me nothing. And this was when I was the Platinum top tier. I think my AR at that time was like 92, and it's like I was just showing up every day. I'd start in the mornings, and I'd get a few offers and do a few deliveries, and they would fall off. I'd switch over to Uber, and I would just bam, 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 try to knock it out. And then I did Uber Eats pay by time option for a while. I did that a few times, I should say, and. You'd have good days, you'd have bad, and the good days weren't enough to make up for the bad days, so I stopped doing that. And then I reached a point because I had a really good shift on a Friday where I made like $147. And okay, got a Wingstop order. Am I right by the Wingstop? No, I'm not. Okay, $4, 1.2 miles. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. And I'm going to go get this drop up.
Then turn right.
All right, so it just dropped off that, just made $4 for like 2.3 miles. Right after I accepted that, Uber sent me one, $10 for 1.1 miles. But I didn't cancel the DoorDash one because it's harder to stay in their good graces than it is to stay in with Uber. Yeah, Uber makes it easier. It's always so weird when people don't get their food right away. That always puzzles me. But then again, it's been like a minute, so. But yeah, I wish I could have had that $10 one. God, that would have been an easy $10 too. Would have been $6 more for probably less time because I had to go to Wingstop. I think wait 2 minutes. The cool thing about Wingstop this time was they had the drink ready, and I didn't have to deal with that, thank God. But I seem to be in a little bit of a hot spot here. It is 7:50 right now. So, what am I saying? Losing my place. It seems to be working out. I haven't been doing too bad money-wise. I'm back and forth between Uber and DoorDash. I got back on DoorDash, obviously. Just delivered that $4 for I think 2.3 is what it said, something like that. I could be wrong. I took a video. I took a snapshot of it, so you'll see it on the screen. But anyway, it was a quick little $4. And I was just kind of taking something. That's what I try to do is build stuff, because I want shorter distance stuff. Now, most of the time, the shorter distance stuff does not pay a whole lot. But, there's nights where it can really stack up, and you can have, $15, $20. And, okay, 7 miles, or $7, 3 miles. I'll do that one. Where am I going? Hot Wingstop again. Damn it. Okay, well, hey, whatever. At least I'm right here by it, so.
Using the left lane, turn left on Grand Road.
Let's see. I don't even know what I just accepted, honestly. Did I do Dash or did I do, oh. Then DoorDash sends me. I'm so confused right now. Okay. All right. So yeah, DoorDash was sending me a pizza, $7 for 2.3 miles. So that would have been a better one to take. It's like, damn, they're just going back and forth on me, man. This sucks. All right, I'm gonna turn here. Okay. Boy, I tell you, waiting on people to turn and trying to guess what people are doing. All right, so Uber Eats, what did I say, $7 for what? I think it was 3 miles or 4 miles. Anyway, it was something like that. I keep forgetting to show you guys the screenshots. Anyway, they were basically identical orders between DoorDash and Uber. I think the DoorDash was a little better by like a mile.
Turn
so,
right.
Not the end of the world. This car, this car cost me 7 cents a mile, so it's not that big a deal. But this is kind of cool. It's kind of cool with the back and the forth, trying to get back on with DoorDash. But man, you miss something with DoorDash, they like to punish you. So I keep forgetting to go offline. That's one thing you want to do when you're multi-apping, when you've got several open at once, is to go offline with the other one, because when you have to let stuff slide by, it hurts your AR, and that just, like DoorDash, like I say, it can kind of punish you. Sheet. They're about to give me another one and I didn't go off. Okay, where is DoorDash? You'll drive me crazy. Okay, paused. All right, cool. I'm gonna go get this Wingstop and get it delivered. All right, just did that. Dropped off that Wingstop. And I hate when they don't turn the porch light on. But there's a light on inside, so I assume they know their food's there now. But yeah, went ahead and logged back on to, or unpaused my DoorDash. That was a Uber Eats delivery. Oh, can I get out there? Can I get out there, son? Beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. I was laughing because I thought this was someone who I thought you couldn't get out of this gate, but you can. So, let us do it. All right. Well, gonna drive back to where some restaurants are and see if I can't get an offer. So, let's see. Okay, what do we got? Oh, 2 for $5? Damn, DoorDash. Ugh. Nah, I'll just have to let that go. 6.6 miles, and it's a stacked order. Like, no, thank you. I'll just have to say no to that one. I mean, I think I can afford a few declines tonight, and yeah, just looking at that makes me sick. 6.6 miles, $5, and it's double stacked. You gotta be kidding me. It's like there's no guarantee you're gonna make anything out of that. So I am gonna go up here, back out to the main freeway here, and see if it puts me in a little bit better spot for something. So I can make my bones here. So it sucks because like I just did an order, so I guess it goes up 2 points, and then you decline one, it goes back down. So, but that was garbage. I wasn't gonna waste that much time for 2 stops. That's ridiculous. Okay, Uber's coming in with something. What do you got, Ubs? Yeah. Even worse. Good, it was a trip radar. Good. Apparently my satisfaction rate is trending down. So, which that happened to me once before, and I want to say it was based off of all the deliveries I did, and it's back when I wasn't driving for Uber enough, so I think that's what it is this time as well. Sheesh. Let's see, did they add any money to it? Man, a dual, it just makes me sick. Like, I can't accept $5, and then you want to double stack me for $5? All right, here, I'll do that one. I have no idea what I just clicked on. Oh, 12, okay, but I don't think I got it. Let's see. We shall see. Let's see. I'm gonna pull in here.
Using the second lane from the right, turn right on State Highway 249 and then merge left 2 lanes.
Okay. Alright, so... Alright.
Just ahead, make a slight left turn.
I am going to go ahead and... I think it was some sushi. I think is what the restaurant said. So I just got to get out here to the freeway. Oh, let me go offline with DoorDash so I don't get...
Turn right on State Highway 249.
Drop my acceptance rate. I can't believe they sent that same order twice. That makes me so mad. That's so stupid, man. Oh, well. I thought I was having some good luck with DoorDash tonight, but I don't know. It's the same old thing. I just don't get... it used to really bother me. I used to kind of get anxiety with where my AR was with DoorDash because I really felt like it was I forgot to, okay. Damn. I'm supposed to get on the freeway. Talking to the camera. That's what'll do it. That's what it'll do to you.
In a quarter
I used to think
mile,
it
keep right toward Luetta Road using the right lane.
I used to think it affected my AR rate. And I mean, or it does affect your AR rate, but I used to think it affected how many orders come through. But I'm at a point now where I know how to play Uber well enough to make the money I want to make. And now I'm trying to play the DoorDash game, but I'm not going to take every order from DoorDash. I'm not going to Dunkin' Donuts and a freaking Subway. I'm just not doing it. For $5 and 6.6 miles, that's nonsense. So I'm just going to go down here to wherever this restaurant is. I think it said it was a sushi restaurant, but yeah, anyway, so I'll be back. So not taking that one. I'm gonna go post up here. Just dropped off the Thai curry place. That was a $12 order for. It was let's see, what is this one? Target. No, thank you. Not gonna take that one. Yeah, no, thank you. I kind of hate shop and delivers to begin with. They don't typically ever pay enough. It's 8.4 miles, but the whole round trip they're saying is 43 minutes. It's like for what was that, 850, 849? Like, why? Waste of time. Curry masala. I don't really like having the Indian food in my car anymore. That's 706 for 9.1 miles. 25-minute round trip, or maybe they're just 25-minute trip period. It's like, nah, I'm gonna not take that either. Oh wait, that's not where I want to go. Yeah, man, it's not going well. Let's see, what is this? Marble slab. See, 18 minutes, 419. 5.7 miles. Again, like we're at 8:45. We're kind of getting little piddly offers. Just nothing that is really doing it for me. And good. Another driver matched with that one. Good. Just not worth it. You know, I realize that I burn through so much gas sometimes when I do this $1 a mile thing. That wasn't really a dollar. I mean, that was a below $1 a mile. But I've taken like some 80 and 90 cent orders sometimes, and it doesn't really pay off. You know, I mean, there's certain times of day where you can get really busy, and you can take an 80 cent a mile order, say, for example, or like for example, something that's like $4 for 5 miles, right? Something like that. And you can be on the way to that, and they'll hit you with like an $8 order. And then maybe you're on the way to that, and they're like, hey, how about for an extra $2? And you're already going to be at the same place. Pick this up and deliver that. And you know that is where it can really work out for you. But okay, what do we got? Man, $14. I'll do that one. Screw it. It's gonna take me to spring, but $14. Nah, never mind. Same thing. And then I'm out of the way, so never mind. Pass on that one. But here, I'll show you what that one looks like. Oh, DoorDash is coming in. Let's see what DoorDash has. So $7, 3.2 miles at the McDonald's I'm already by. Yes, let's do that one. Okay, so
drive northeast. Then, in 300 feet,
there we go.
Will be on
So,
the left.
what? What the heck just happened here? Wait, what? I did not take that order. So why is it... Which one was that? Are you serious? That... Okay, I gotta cancel that. All right. All right, so that last one was a little weird. It what I think happened was there were two orders going off at the same time, and the one on Uber was I think $14 for 16 miles, and the round trip, or the trip it said, was 43 minutes. I always say round trip, but really it's the whole trip. It's really one direction, and it was 43 minutes. So it just wasn't worth it. It was not worth taking. But because of, I guess Uber now has, I didn't notice this before, but they have a little banner drop down at the top where with that, it's a little bit thicker than it used to be. It used to just be like a little notification banner, and you clicked on it, it took you to the app. Well, I guess when I had first clicked on it, I hit the little green check mark on there because it has like an X on it and a green check mark. And I guess you can accept or decline the order on the little drop-down menu, and that way you don't have to go to the app. So I knew they were making some updates to the app, and I didn't notice that that was one of them. So I guess when I clicked on the DoorDash for it to take me to the app so I could see the offer, I accepted the Uber Eats, and then went ahead and accepted the DoorDash order because it was $7 for, I think, 3.4 miles or something like that. Anyway, it was a better offer, right? And so I accepted that, and then it was telling me to go to both places, and I was like, oh, nuh-uh. so I just canceled the Uber Eats one. So that's my second cancellation with them for the night. But I don't know. I forgot how many cancellations you can have. I know it gets down to a certain amount, and you start getting punished for that as well. So I went ahead and hit the little coffee icon and went on break, paused them, and I'm going to go deliver this DoorDash. It gets confusing sometimes because when you're accepting the order for DoorDash, it's red, and then when it goes into their map, it's all the stuff, or like the little top is green, so it makes me think of Uber when I see that. So sometimes I think I'm in Uber when I'm in DoorDash. But yeah, anyway, so this is, I don't know. It'll be interesting to kind of see what the dollar amount is. I've been trying to keep track in my head, but it's been a little difficult to do. So I've been noticing here lately that Uber has been doing some promotions, and the other day they were offering one where it was like $992 guaranteed if I could complete 131 trips. And when I first saw the offer, it was like 7 or 8 days, and I'm sure I could have done it if I'd gotten up every day and done it. I just didn't. I don't know. It's like I don't feel like that. I don't feel like doing that. And then they were even offering it to me on like when there was 1 day left to do it, and they were saying. So out of that $992, basically I would just work, and however close I got, they would pay me the difference. So I started to do it, but I just felt like, man, there's got to be some catch. There has to be an issue. I know that when you're trying to earn the guarantee, your tips go towards what they're going to pay you. So that way, if you don't hit your goal, and they pay you that difference, basically your tips paid for that. But I guess they come out of pocket a little bit too. So I went ahead and I watched a video. I just did a search on YouTube to see if anyone had done these guaranteed money challenges with Uber Eats. And there was one guy that said he did driving deliveries. He did the driving for Uber. And that he had to take a bunch of small orders or small offers in order to even hit the large number. Because I think he said he exceeded the number like by a day or two. I think he hit the goal a day or two early, something like that. And he got all the money. And for him, he said it was totally worth it. But he said he was taking everything under $10 in order to do it. So when I watched that, I just thought, I don't want to take all their little piddly orders. I feel like that's just their way of getting you to take the crap. And I guess I don't know. Sometimes I just wonder how the money works out with all this, how they even make it make sense to them. But I'm sure if I sit down and did the math, I just don't care to take the time to do it. I got other stuff going on, so it's more than I care about. I've figured out how to make the money I need to in the time frame I need to being out here, so I just do that. I don't worry so much about how they do what they do. You know, I don't need to know how the sausage is made all the time. I just need to know how to make money, and for the most part, I have that part down. So, you know, the more I do this, the better and better I get at it. So I'm gonna spend like a 5 or 6 day run here, based till the end of the month. I think we're at the 20th today. So we've, I don't know, roughly 8 days, whatever it is, left in the month, and just gonna make a big push to earn some money that way. I've got some other channels I'm trying to get off the ground and do content for, but it's way more time consuming on that content. The DoorDash stuff is just pretty easy. It's just kind of me doing a talking head, a little bit of a vlogging style, and I just upload it when I can. But with this content, I've gotten more to where I don't want to edit as much. I just want to throw it up. Yeah, that sounded good. I just want to throw it up on YouTube and be done with it. Before I was kind of agonizingly editing, and I was putting music to all this stuff and just doing these like specific edits to music and stuff like that. And it was cool, and it was I was using CapCut, still am, and it helped to kind of learn CapCut. It helped to get better at talking to the camera because that's one thing I'm still not great at. It's just really difficult. I don't do it every day, and the whole point is just to get into a habit of doing it every day. That's what all this is about. It's just getting up and hustling. But with my other stuff, it's a fashion channel that I've got going, and I'm trying to get some traction on that. I just started it though, but I'm trying to batch a bunch of videos, as many as I can. I talk about fashion, so it's clothes, it's sneakers, it's lifestyles and stuff. And with that, I spend a little bit more time because it's a little more involved compared to this, where I'm just talking to the camera. But anyway, in the last video I uploaded, I think it's been well over a week now since my last video for this channel. But yeah, if you're thinking of door dashing, like, just get out here and record yourself doing it, and then explain like what you're going through. That's how I started. I did a 20-day challenge when I first started off, and every day I did 20 days straight. With whatever time I could spend coming out doing gig economy work, I did it. And then I uploaded all of that. And then I even went like, when I first started, I had like 30 something days, and the last 4 or 5 days I just got sick of all the editing and going through all that footage, that I just like, okay, forget it. I just moved it off to a hard drive, and maybe I'll do it later. I don't know. I probably won't, because at this point it's just kind of moot. There's really no need to do it now. It was all around Christmas time, and the footage was kind of bad because I was using my cell phone, and I was using an old iPhone XS Max, and footage didn't look that great. But okay, where am I, in a cul-de-sac? Yeah. All right. So I'm at my destination here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this McDonald's dropped off. Yeah, so that'll be cool. All right. Well, got the McDonald's dropped off. So now I just need to wait on an order. Let's see, I'm on DoorDash right now. Uber's asking me if I want to get back on the road. So we're going to resume request. And let's see what happens here. So I don't know. It's a matter of time. I'm kind of curious to see what happens when I decline too many with Uber. Like, it sucks because I did not mean to click on that. That just sucks. I hate the fact that happened because I didn't want to cancel a second order. Like the one I did was completely my fault because a better offer came in. I was like, oh well, hell, yeah. Like, I'm not going to turn down $15 for I think it was 5, something like that. Like, yeah. See, here they go again. So 408, 5.6. Like, just miss me with that. Ridiculous. I don't want to sit there and go spend 19 minutes for $4. You know, again, like I said, that's where you got to calculate. Because, I mean, I'm going to get $4, drive 19 minutes to deliver this, and then I'm going to sit in, you know, basically a completely different part of town. Because, like, where I'm at, yeah, it's a hard thing to regulate that. And let's go back up this way. And they're going to send me something else that's similar, but I'm probably going to wait 5 to 10 minutes for another $4 order to come in. Okay, well, there goes $8 and the hour's almost up. You know what I mean? And then this is hilarious. So here, let me see. Y'all got to see this. Look at that. $2.25 for 1.6 miles, but for some reason that 1.6 miles is going to take 13 minutes. Like, you know, it's not horrible, you know, for $2.25, but 13 minutes, that at most should be like a 8-minute trip. It's just, I don't know. I don't understand. So, I don't know. It's just really weird. Really, really weird that's how they do it. Let's see, sometimes, what do they got? What do we got? Tips, treats, $5.46 for 5.6 miles. 20-minute trip. Yeah, to Champions. Yeah. I just don't see the point. It's kind of hard to reach over and cancel, so that's why that annoying bell is going off the whole time. Because I'm holding my camera. But, see, I was using my cell phone before. Let's see, where is that? Yeah, no. 40. How? Why does 11.3 miles take 39 minutes? Why? I don't understand that. I guess because I'm good at this time of night. Maybe that's just how they factored it in. Almost 40 minutes to go 11 miles for $6. Yeah, so that tells you how the night's looking. And anyway, I'm going to pull over here. This is kind of a little hotspot area, and we're at 9 p.m., so things are going to start kind of closing up here in a minute. So I'm going to pull over here and see if something doesn't come through for one of these places. And this is all kind of more, it's more of a high-end area. This area has a little, has a little more money than some other parts of town do. Let's see. Is anything good going to come in? Anything at all? Anything at all. What is this? I just can't even wrap my head around some of this, how bad it is. It just doesn't seem worth it. So I'm going to pass. Let's see. What is DoorDash telling me right now? Okay. I'm just going to sit here and kind of post up See if something good comes through. Just kind of talk to the camera for a minute. Okay, so the Houston, Texas hot chicken was right here. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a lot. I mean, the trip wasn't that far either. Wasn't too far up the road, but just a little over $1 a mile. It's like it reaches a point where you're gonna burn gas unnecessarily, and not, it's just you're not really gonna be compensated. Damn it. How many items? God, that's why I hate one item. All right, 725. All right, I'm gonna do this Walgreens order. 725, 4.5 miles. I'll take that one. You need to scan and check the recipient's ID before completing delivery, given age-restricted item. Well, damn, I hate those. So, all right. Well, go get shot for this, and I'll be back. All right. That was a Walgreens shop and deliver. Nah. Damn it, Uber. Anyway, got that. It was some Dayquil and NyQuil dropped off at a hotel. Those are always my favorite. Only thing is with that one, it was a Hilton, so they don't let you up to the room. You got to sit there in the lobby. But at least the guy didn't take that long, so that was cool. So let's see, what do we got here? See another one. Is it one item? I just don't think it's worth it. I'm so sick of those shop and delivers, man. They get on my nerves. It's just, I don't know, 20 minutes for $5. Maybe I'm spoiled. It's just like I get sick of getting out and going into those stores at Walgreens. Because I like, CVS is different. If it was a CVS order, I would have taken it. Because they have self-checkout. Whereas Walgreens, they don't do self-checkout. And this time of night it starts getting difficult. Man, garbage. $4.62 for 8.3 miles. See you later. Oh wait, DoorDash was asking me if I wanted to okay, cool. I guess they just extended it. Cool. So oh man, now I got my fiance texting me. She's probably wanting me to bring her something, but it's like, why can't you DoorDash to the house? Why do I have to do it, But women, my lord. All right, so what is this? Junk. Junky Junko. I can't even believe anybody would want an order like this. That blows my mind. You got $2.36 for 4.6 miles. Like, what is the point? I don't know. I guess, like, who's gonna go and earn $2.36? You're gonna try and earn that and spend 20 minutes, or I think it was like 15 minutes for not even $2.50. It's crazy. But this is kind of the lull part of the night. This is when all the lobbies of the restaurants start closing down. Yeah, same thing. And the lobbies all start closing about this time of night because it's 9:43. And it just, you got to go through a lot of drive-thrus. So I'm going to get near the restaurants that stay open later and try my luck with them for, well, till 11, so it's about an hour and 15 minutes from now. And I'll probably call it after that, and I'll just get an earlier start tomorrow. Let's see, what do we got here? Smoothie King, that can't be good. It's and $10 for 12.6 miles.
Heartbreak detected.
All right, I'm gonna take that one, and that's gonna probably.
Drive northwest.
Oh, great. This is probably better. It's not. Cool. Now I don't have to feel guilty. All right, so I'm gonna go do Smoothie King. At least Smoothie Kings are easy. You typically just walk right in, and those are done.
1.5 mile. Turn left.
You know, it's less than $1 a mile, but like I said, I'm bending over backwards a little bit for DoorDash tonight, just because I want to try to work my way back up to where I was. And sometimes you got to take some crap offers with them in order to get some better ones that come to fall your way. So that's what I'm doing right now. So all right, I'm gonna go deliver this Smoothie King or pick it up and get it delivered. So all right, got the Smoothie King dropped off.
Turn right onto Mystic Bluff Lane, then turn left onto Lindbergh Lane.
So I noticed when I was dropping him off, I didn't have a straw or a spoon. When I got to Smoothie King, which it's pretty rare. God, what is this? Oh, no, God, no.
Drive northeast on Barker Group Lane, then turn right onto Barker Bluff Lane.
Okay, where are you telling me to go here? I didn't have a straw and I didn't have a spoon. I mean, I think they'll live without a spoon. I mean, they'll have their own spoon, but the straw, that. Damn, I might get dinged on that one. I don't know. I hope not.
Turn right onto Lindbergh Lane, then turn left onto Riata Trace Lane.
Lesson learned there. If I pick up from Smoothie King, to make sure I got the straw or the plasticware, because and it wasn't even in the bag. I just picked up the 2 containers.
Turn left onto Riata Trace Lane.
Why wouldn't you put this in some kind of a cup holder or something? And then throw all the stuff in. You just had it on the counter. I didn't realize it was my responsibility to get the straw or the spoon. So, oh well, it is what it is. I mean, just got to take the good with the bad on that one. The whole order was rotten to the core. It's like the further I started driving, I was getting madder and madder, but I was like, well, I signed up for this because I said I'll take this crap order to kind of stay,
for 3 miles.
Okay. To stay in DoorDash's good graces. Just junk. I can't ever get anything good from it's like, am I even in the zone anymore so I don't really have to worry about DoorDash right now because I'm not even in the zone and they're not making me switch. So that's so weird. Usually by that time they're like, hey, you want to switch? But man, I need some new tires. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet on that this week. Getting a wobble. I got a bubble on one of them on the back tire. Sucks too because they were new tires, but anyway, I'll just have to get 4 new tires. But that's so much for tire talk. Hey, Speed Demon. This is just it's not really enjoyable. I've made I think $25 tonight with Uber. But I haven't been doing a bunch of driving, so it's like if I had started earlier in the day, I probably could have done a little bit better. But I'm more or less doing this now for content, like I said, just trying to kind of show y'all what's up, someone like me who's been doing this, I think I'm on month 4 now. And, you'll do it a lot better if you get up earlier in the day, but I don't have to do it as much as I used to. So it's more or less like just kind of you doing it for content. This is my talking head practice, right? I can talk to the camera, and that's going to help me with my other channels that I'm trying to get off the ground. And that's kind of what I'm using this channel for now. And it's a good way to teach the kind of the DoorDash game. You're more or less through me experiencing kind of, you know, what it's like in real time. I mean, there's tons of them doing it now. It's like, I like that Mad Matt Deliveries guy. He's so succinct when he, in his videos, he's like, all right, I'm going to pick this up. So I'll check back in. All right, just drop that off. Now I'm going to pick this up. All right, just drop that off. Now I'm going to, you know, just over. And I noticed he's been doing a lot of live streaming here lately. But, you know, there's so many YouTubers on. One of my favorites when it comes to learning kind of what's going on within the, I guess, the companies, the different industry of all this gig economy stuff is Your Driver Mike. That guy's always posting. I mean, his full-time living is, you know, teaching how to do gig economy or how to be better at it. You know, mine is more or less lesson through a vlog. So, you know, it's like I'm getting more out of this by just simply doing it. Why are you not driving? Some people, I swear. Anyway, I get more out of this by just talking to the camera and, you know, practicing making content than I do money-wise. Okay, where's this? Ooh, I don't know about that. Yeah, no, I wasn't close enough to that McDonald's anyway, so. Because that wasn't too bad. I think it was like $7 for 4 miles, but yeah, I'd have to completely turn around and go back over the freeway. Like, nah, never mind. Not worth it. I'm already going back this one direction. So I'm going to head back closer to my side of town. And I'm not really going to take anything. I mean, unless it's like a nice double digit for like 5 or 6 miles, then I might, but yeah, I'm not doing any dollar a mile stuff right now with anybody. And so right now when I get on that side, we'll see what DoorDash is giving me. I just did the $10 for 12 point something miles. I forgot what it was, a little over 12 miles. And it was a 24-minute trip for $10, and I might get a mark, you know, a bad rating for the spoon. I don't think they're going to really care about, but that straw, they probably, if they don't have one, I know at my house I keep straws on hand because this stuff happens, but oh man, it just sucks. Yeah, no, all this is wanting me to go back the other way. So I'd be better off just pausing Uber again, so I don't have to sit there and get a bunch of declines. I'm about 10 minutes away from my area, so I'm just going to go back that direction and, you know, figure out what I'm going to do there. I'm going to pretty much call it quits at 11 anyways. This is yeah, this is what it is. I don't. You start staying out too late. Really, the only place you can kind of make any money at, and it's not really good money, is like Whataburger or an IHOP or Denny's or, you know, one of those kinds of places. Something where a lobby is open, because when you have to go through drive-throughs, it's not fun. That part sucks, and a lot of times you'll be sitting there waiting forever, like the Jack in the Box, or thank God Whataburger now opens their lobbies up. It used to not be that way. You used to have to always go through a drive-through for them. McDonald's will stay open. Most of them stay open 24-hour now, but going to the drive-through sucks with them. A lot of them, they have like a special pickup window and you can just pull up to it, but they take their sweet ass time getting to you, and you'll burn a lot of time. There's only one McDonald's that I like going to near my side of town, and they have a window. You walk up to the door and ring a bell, and then they come out and ask who you're there to pick up, and they go get it. So that's nice. And all the I know of 2 McDonald's that do that, and one is close to my area. All the other ones you're going to have to go through the drive-through. And then there's some that say they're 24 hours on the website, but really they close at midnight. And I've had so many times where I'll get like a $27 order, to like drive 12 miles, 10 miles, 7 miles. This has happened so many times with Uber Eats. And then you get there and like, dude, we're closed. Yeah. You know, like they're just now closing shop, or they've been closed for like 30 minutes, and you pull up and they're like, no, we don't have that order. And it's like, yeah, that's not in our system. That happens so many times with Uber. Drives me nuts. Happens a lot with Papa John's with Uber. But anyway, I'm kind of rambled on. I'm back on my side. So I'm going to hang on for another 30 minutes, kind of see what comes through, if it's worth it or not. And I'll check back in if I do. But if not, peace out.